16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Back to pass on second down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Illinois right back to the line.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Let's talk for a second about Illinois. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Banks to grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Casey. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast?
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He loved to to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous.
Open field on the right. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Casey. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Illinois lining up quickly. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what have you done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with this 7-0 lead. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete on the right side. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Kane. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Suggs. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Illinois right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line?
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
That's impressive. I'll tell you, the quarterback, of course, he's left-handed, but that time he's rolling to his right. So it's not easy to be accurate throwing when you're running that way, but nice throw to get that completion.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think of it.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking.
Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's King. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. First and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. To the air, it's Lawson. Finds his tight end. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Illinois lining up quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out fast. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here comes the hurry up.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Duke. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense is offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
It's caught. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punch it out of the air. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Slams it ahead. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off-play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. On first and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. Trying to slam in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Northwestern! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have...
Continues to fight for yards. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
It's complete to the left. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass, it's Lawson. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good game.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Pulls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And off from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a crease. It's King. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.